I was trying to find my way to the money. I found a way. Niggas said that they was real, I believed them. Found out they was fake. Now we whip rolls from 6 O's to big lows, brick sold before we even get home. I went from 6 O's to big lows, brick sold before we even get home.
Hey, y'all, before I make it home, I got the shit sold. You won't believe how many keys this whip holds. Thank God for the trips that my bitch drove. 500,000 back, I shipped gold. Seen whole clicks fold, cause a snitch told. Y'all always high, and when it was enclosed, we used the windows. Stood on the block for hours, 10 toes, selling powder. My power was imposed. I'm a hustler that followed the pimp codes. Let a hollow tip explode through your lymph nodes. Trust.
I was trying to find my way to the money. I found a way. Niggas said that they was real, I believed them. Found out they was fake. Now we whip rolls from 6 O's to big lows, brick sold before we even get home. I went from 6 O's to big lows, brick sold before we even get home.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here this morning and you can hear me clearly, please drop your 1 in the chat. Please drop your 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there so we can get right into today's show. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Just drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Salute to everyone that's in the building. And of course, we are back right here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Good morning, y'all. I'm going to start doing this double streaming stuff. I'm going to start double streaming maybe twice a day. I'm going to try to at least double stream this whole week or the rest of this week. Definitely starting next week. I'm going to try my best to keep these double streams coming for you guys. Shout out to everyone. I appreciate all the new supporters. But I definitely need you guys to support the shows. I need you guys to hit the like button. I need you guys to share the content. Share the content, y'all. If y'all got a Twitter, if y'all have Instagram, if y'all have Reddit, share the shows, y'all. Share the shows, because that is how the shows bring more traffic to the channel, and the channel will continue to grow. Shout out to everyone who's been here from the beginning, who's been here through phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and however many phases we've been through over here. I salute y'all. Much love to y'all. But make sure y'all support the show. The links are pinned to the top of the chat. We got Cash App over here, and we have Venmo. Support the show, y'all. The super chat is open as well. Support the content. Y'all see the show. Before we get into the show, right? I'm going to shout everyone out, and then we're going to get into it. Also, let me put this out here before we start the show. This year, 2025, I'm going to start creating my own counseling service business. I'm going to start working on building that out. But if you need any therapy, any counseling sessions, my Instagram is in my if you click the about section, you can find me on Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram and book a session, or you can email me at dsalliance1@gmail.com. dsalliance1@gmail.com is where you can hit me up for a consultation. So salute to everyone that's in the building. So let's see who's in the building. Shout out to Mark Majoy in the building. What up, Mark? Good morning, bro. What up, Itch? Shout out to Itch in the building. What's up, Cynical? Shout out to the Cynical One in the building. Let me go ahead and give you a wrench, Cynical. Go ahead and give the Cynical One a wrench. Shout out to the Cynical One. I appreciate your support, Cynical. Much love to you, sis. There you go, Cynical. Shout out to Bob in the building. Salute, Bob. He says, no wonder why he keeps it bald. Yeah, that's Joey. That's little Joey. Yeah, that's little Joey. That's little Joey. Shout out to Arthur War in the building. Salute, Arthur War. Shout out to Ms. L'Oreal in the building. Good morning, sis. Shout out to you, one of my lovely lady mods that's always on the job, always making sure we doing good over here, holding it down. Thank you so much, Ms. L'Oreal. I appreciate you. Salute to you. Shout out to New York Nikki in the building. Good morning, New York Nikki. How you doing? Shout out to New York Nikki in the building. Salute. Shout out to Cutthroat in the building. Salute, Cutthroat. Salute, fam. Urban Exegesis Studios. All you got to do is read the topic. That's all you got to do. Read the topic. Eli Harris. Salute. Shout out to my man DMW Shots in the building. Salute, Shots. Shout out to Brooklyn in the building. City Boy Floyd in the building. Salute. Somebody get this guy an Uber. Somebody get this guy an Uber. Uber him up out of here. Cause see, I hate people like this. This is pure ignorance. You come in somebody's chat room, ask them what they're gonna talk about instead of reading the title. See, this is what's wrong with society today. It's too much functional illiterates running around in society. He came in here, asked me what you talking about, and then gonna say, I hope you ain't going to get out of here. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, bozo. People like that want attention. People who come in your chat room and do foolish shit like this, they want attention. Uber him out of here. ASAP. Uber him out of here. Don't time him out. Get him out of here. We're not putting up with none of this type of foolishness this year. You come in my chat room with this type of foolishness, you're getting blocked. Straight up. Straight up. You grown-ass illiterate people running around here. Take that shit somewhere else. Party Artie in the building. Salute. Shout out to my man Party Artie. Shout out to the Morrisons. Good morning, Danielle Brown. Good morning. Lord Vega. What's up, Lord? Lord Vaga. What's up, Lord Vaga? Shout out to Raj in the building. What up, Raj? Salute. See who else is up in the building before we get into it. What's up, Michael Masek? Peace to you, bro. Shout out to my man D's in the building. Salute. Salute, D's. Kenny Mack. What's up, Kenny Mack? Fat Joe said we broke. His album flopped. Exactly. Shout out to my man Cleveland. Oh, yeah. We getting into it today. We're going to start double streaming, Cleveland. We're going to start double streaming, too. Cassettes and records. Salute. Cassettes and records. See who else is up in the building. Undisputed Truth. What's up, Undisputed Truth? Cologne is a crazed man obsessed with Black American culture. Absolutely. I totally agree. Kurat. Salute, Kurat. Peace to you. Shout out to Boulevard 73 in the building. Shout out to the Star in the building. Love to see Brooklyn here, man. I appreciate y'all support. Salute. You try to send a Cash App, bro? It's pinned at the top of the chat. If you're not sure which one it is, bro. Shout out to my comrade in the building. Po Boy Films. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Y'all see today's show. Double tap y'all screens on the way in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Salute, salute, salute. Good morning. Cologne don't want to give us 50-50 credit for creating salsa. Right. Right. Absolutely. And this is why I wanted to extend this conversation past the industry talk. Because, see, listen, the industry conversation behind this is meant to mask the bigger issue. You see? See, people want to keep this on some, oh, but it's about the art form and it's about this and what about this and that and we was around for this and that and it and that and that. We proved that on the last show when we played Tina Torres and how Tina Torres was playing good cop, bad cop. Because on one hand, it's F Fat Joe. He's a culture vulture. He's not a good rapper. See, 1 minute she was saying that, but then on the other hand, she was leaning toward what Fat Joe said about Latinos being at the beginning of hip hop. See, y'all gotta be, this is why I break it down on my channel the way that I break it down. Because y'all need to be able to see through certain things. And let me tell y'all something, what people understand about Black folks. FBAs, foundational Black Americans. People love to get FBAs emotionally energized. People love to get us emotionally worked up. People love that. People love that. And that is what we saw with Tina Torres. Tina Torres was saying things for Black people to lean more toward what she was saying, But she agrees with Fat Joe. She agrees with Fat Joe. She may not like Fat Joe, right? She may have some gripes about him, but the overall perspective that Joe presented, she agrees with it. She believes that Latinos should be able to claim parts of hip hop. She believes this. She said it. Remember how she brought up how it was some Spanish guy in the Bronx, whatever time it was, he was bringing little black kids to his studio to rap over Latin beats, and whoever that was, I think she made that shit up. But either way, Tina Torres agreed with Fat Joe. This is why we're doing today's show. Ozempic Joe, right? Perfectly Imperfect. Shout out to Perfectly Imperfect. You see? Ozempic Joe. Bro says, I met Felipe Luciano when I was in New York. He was saying that they tried to divide us when it's all the same. Salsa, hip hop, Dominican, Puerto Rican, it's all African. This was 2013. Come on. But who is it that's trying to divide us? The sellouts like Fat Joe. See? This is who they use to divide the culture. Guys like Fat Joe. Because see, we're gonna play something later, a little bit later. We're not gonna be too long because, like I said, we double streaming today, right? But Danielle Brown says, why is she saying that? She's saying that because she agrees with Fat Joe. She agrees that Latinos had a place where they were part of creating hip hop. You see? And then she turned around and contradicted herself again by saying that, well, hip hop is an art form and it's an energy and anybody can be a part of it. And no, that's what hip hop became. And that's not hip hop, that's rap music. Hip hop was not for the world. Hip hop was not for the world. Hip hop was not designed so people in Africa could do hip hop. That's what hip hop extended to based on the industry. Okay? Let's keep it real. Hip hop was intended for the oppressed inner city youth that was in New York. That's what hip hop was for. And then that idea, because other people saw us doing it, that idea extended to other places. It extended to Chicago. It extended to Detroit. It extended down south. People was watching us doing hip hop in our neighborhoods. It didn't extend because of the art form and it had nothing to do with business. Hip hop has nothing to do with the music business. Let's talk about it. Because a lot of y'all don't know about hip hop. You know about rap. Rap is the industry version of hip hop. Rap is what they turned hip hop to. See, a lot of y'all don't understand this. Hip hop was never intended so they can make money. Hip hop in its rawest form was therapy. It was therapy for the FBAs. It was a way we can pass time throughout the day and thinking about us not having nothing to eat. We got to go steal from the store every day to go eat. See, these were the people that was at the beginning of hip hop. You see what I'm saying? That's the beginning of hip hop. We have created a mechanism that could keep our minds off of our daily situation. Hip hop got people through their day, not through their working day, through their day of poverty. I don't even remember I didn't eat today because we've been in the park breakdancing all day. I don't realize I'm hungry until we stop breakdancing. Until we stop from going out and bombing. What's bombing? Spray painting, tagging up your name, graffiti. This is what the essence of hip hop was. It didn't have nothing to do with no money. It had nothing to do with money. Nothing at all. It was never about drug dealing. It was never about hustling. It was never about getting money. It was never about that. Once it became profitable, right? And you want to know who turned hip hop? Who knows who turned hip hop into rap music? What up, Bunker? Shout out to the Bunker TV. Who knows? What's up, Shatira? How you doing? Who knows the person responsible for turning hip hop into rap? Who's the one who industrialized the music and showed all these culture vultures that they could come in and make millions of dollars off of our talent? Who did it? Who did it? Mike C says hip hop was about what was holding us back. Facts. There you go, Mike C. There you go. Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa. This is why you hear hip hop in the Caribbean and all across the world. It is because of Africa Bambaataa. Bam Dusky. Bam was their man. Bam was the guy who took it all across the globe and allowed them culture vultures to make trillions of dollars. Them people made so much goddamn money, they retired back in the 80s and the 90s. All the money Bam made them. I see some of y'all said Run DMC. We talking about before then. We talking about before them. It was Africa Bambaataa. It was Bam. Planet Rock. Soul Sonic Force. It was Bam. It was Bam. It was Bam. Bam is the original sellout in hip hop. Y'all didn't know that? He was the first one to sell us out. It was Bam. But Bam was before Russell. Remember that. Bambaataa was before Run DMC. Remember that. Bam was first. Bam is the one who showed them people that they could make money off of us. It was Bambaataa. What's up, Moonchild? Yes, it was a way of life. Say that again, New York Nikki. Talk about it. And all those damn techno lights. That was Bambaataa. Bambaataa. Who do you think started all of this alternative? That started with Bam. Bam started that. Bam started that. You see? Why Fat Joe's comments about FBAs reveal a bigger problem? Brianna says, I never heard of Bam. Who? Africa Bambaataa. You never heard of Africa Bambaataa? Brianna Maiden? Look him up. He's the first Jay-Z. He's the first Puffy. You want to talk about Diddy parties? You want to talk about Diddy parties? Bam was having parties in the projects. What you know about a Diddy party in a project house? He in a project apartment with 20 niggas butt naked. See, before it was Diddy, it was Bam. Bam had them all them little gangster boys from the projects and all from the Bronx, who now was big fools and big bloods. They were sitting in Bambaataa's apartment butt naked with Vaseline on. Bam. Before Diddy. Playing with little boys. Playing with kids. That's Bam. That's Bambaataa. You want to know who R. Kelly was? Before R. Kelly? Africa Bambaataa. Yeah, he loves children, but he only likes boys. So Bambaataa was a pederast because he only liked boys. Bam don't like women. Bam don't like girls. He's a pederast. He like penis. Yeah, that was Diddy before Diddy. That was Jay-Z before Jay-Z. Bambaataa. Bambaataa. You see? This was all, listen, them stealing hip hop from us was them taking our identity from us. You have to understand how deep this goes. That's why I'm doing this show. It reveals a bigger issue. Hip hop gave oppressed FBAs an identity. Do you know hip hop was our ID card? Do you know guys from back in them times? If they were doing hip hop, they was able to get into places with no money, with no ID. It's because they were doing hip hop. Hip hop was our identification. It was our identification. This is why they want to taint the perspective or totally take away hip hop from us. You see? This is why it reveals a bigger issue. Because hip hop gave us representation. Hip hop was our representation as a people who lost the knowledge of themselves, who didn't know who they were, who didn't know where they came from. We don't come from Africa. Why you think the Africans want their piece in hip hop? Because they trying to take our shit. Because little do we know, it's great to be a foundational Black American. It's a flex to be from this country. Little do we know. See, they've been teaching us for all these years that it's not good that we from this country. We need to be from Africa. But then them same goddamn Africans come here and want to be us and start doing hip hop and taking on our culture, because hip hop is our culture. Hip hop is FBA culture, not rap music. Rap music is the industrial form of hip hop. We're not talking about rap. We're talking about hip hop. Break dancing, rapping, DJing, spray painting, poetry. This is our culture, FBA culture. And before it was hip hop, guess what it was? Jazz music. Jazz. Where you think a lot of the early beats and stuff was made from? What do you think guys like, producers like Pharrell Williams, producers like Just Blaze, cassettes and records? My bad, I forgot one. Fashion. How did I forget that? Shout out to cassettes and records. I appreciate that. Fashion. I can't forget fashion. We created fashion. Do y'all know? And I'm a New Yorker. Shout out to Engineer. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to the Crody in the building. FBA, us all day. All these copycats. Come on now. Let's talk about it. I'm a great value, Umar. Umar is an African, dog. How you gonna call me Umar when Umar is African? I don't claim to be African. Y'all dudes is crazy, man. Moonchild, jazz and funk. There you go. There you go. Who do you think Pharrell Williams and all of them was copying they stuff from? James Brown. They was copying from James Brown. That funk. Where you think that funk come from? George Brown. I mean, James Brown. This stuff didn't come from Latin music. What was Tina Torres talking about? Oh, those drums, those percussions, they didn't come from y'all. What the fuck are you talking about? Why you up here lying, miss? That came from funk music. George Clinton, James Brown. That didn't come from no horeta, horeta, horeta. What are you talking about, miss? Why are you up here lying like Fat Joe? She's sitting up in front of the goddamn camera lying, talking about them early percussions and drums and sounds that was in hip hop was from Latin. No, it wasn't. Who you think you talking to? You think you talking to some kids that was born in the year 2000? That shit ain't come from y'all. That shit came from jazz music and funk. What's wrong with you? Umar's a whole facts, Kenny Mack. Tell him again, Kenny Mack. James Brown from South Carolina. Come on, man. Come on, man. Funky drummer is the most sampled loop in hip hop. Come on, man. What is all of this? Oh, it came from the Latino music. No, it didn't. Please sit down and breathe, Danielle. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. They eating mud pies at home. How do they invented anything? Why didn't they help with their thank you? Thank you. And they have and yo, Crow. You know what's so sad about this whole Fat Joe situation? Is that why doesn't he claim reggaeton? Why aren't they worrying about taking hold and control of the music that comes from their country? Okay, you're Puerto Rican. So go down there and colonize your own music. Why haven't Fat Joe done that? Why didn't he go and take over reggaeton? This is what's bugging me out, Crow. This is what got my mind tripped out. Y'all worrying about some shit that don't even belong to y'all, that y'all just participated in. Go and control your own stuff. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Shout out to Big Dice in the building. Help me understand, Dice. Why these people don't want what's theirs? Why do everybody come to America and want to take from the true Americans? Yeah, I said it. Why y'all want to come and take our shit? Also, y'all think we're the whooping boards of the world. We're the ones that you can come in, lie to, give them a cup of crackers to, give them a couple of dollars, and take all their shit. See, this is what I'm starting to see about how they really think about Black Americans. Everybody sees us as less than, sees us as somebody who's incapable, incompetent. This is how they see us as a group of people. This is why they think they could come in and say, oh, no, y'all didn't make that by yourself. We helped y'all. We did this. We did that. We did this. We did that. Oh, so y'all did everything but get oppressed like us. See, y'all notice how they want to be attracted or connected. They want to be attached or connected to the accomplishments of FBAs, but you're not connected to slavery. They don't want to be connected to slavery, but you want to be connected to hip hop. You want to be connected to FBA culture, but only the good side. You know, y'all were inventors too. We invented things too in this country. What? Pastelillos? Tell me, what would have a Latin person, an Afro-Latino, what you came here and invented in America? The poppy store? Where we could go and get our, we could go get our blunts and shit from? What? Tell me, Could somebody get in the chat and tell me? Tell me, what did Afro-Latinos come to this country and invent? The icy truck, shaved ice, with the milk, with the parrot milk, the sweet milk on top. See, if you from Brooklyn, you know what I'm talking about. If you from Brooklyn, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember them Icy Man? You remember Icy Man? He come around with the big block of ice and get the whoosh, 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 whoosh. Then he put the little flavor liquid on top and then put the little sweet milk. What did y'all create? What did y'all invent? Afro-Latinos? Because y'all not Latin Americans. Y'all are Afro-Latinos. What did you come to this country and create? I'm not even trying to be funny. I thought they created Suavidale. Y'all know the fabric softener, Suavitel, however you, I had some people call it Suavito. That's what me and my homies used to call it back in New York, because we actually thought that the Puerto Ricans created that fabric softener because they walk around smelling like it. Suavito. But it's, what is it, Suavitel? Is that what y'all created? Fabric softener? Suavito. Did y'all make Suavito? Swivitel? What did y'all come here and create? And I'm bringing this up, y'all. I'm bringing this up because they want to take control of some shit. Why do you have to take something from somebody if you created your own shit? What have you created? T Church said Febreze. Yeah, Fabuloso. Yeah, Fabuloso. The apple kind. I thought they created Suavidale. I swear to God. Until one day, I picked up the bottle and I read the back and I see Procter & Gamble made it. Well, Procter & Gamble is the one who owns the patent to it. That don't mean that they make it. Right, pasta. That's what I said. Pastelios. What did they create? What have y'all came to America and claim you added to Black American culture? What? What? Tell me, Tina Torres. Tell me. I said invented. I didn't say help or assist on the creation. I said, what did y'all create on your own? Because we created hip hop on our own. We didn't need y'all help. We let y'all be a part of it because y'all had some goddamn talent. We didn't need y'all help in creating anything. We had it. I don't know what y'all talking about. We didn't need y'all help. And I see you grad says, I'm in Ohio. They brought them here to work in the steel mills instead of getting blacks those jobs. That's and I see you grad. That's another reason why I'm doing this show. Because Fat Joe's comments reveals a bigger issue on how people feel about FBAs and what they think about us. Because see, what you just said right there, NICU grad, is one of the things on why they think Black Americans are the way that they are. See, they think when they get brought into a job, they actually think that they took our jobs because they're better than us. That's what they think, NICU grad. They think because they took over the construction industry that they're better than us. And it's because they don't understand how the American system works and how racism works. See, racism is institutional. That's racism. It's institutional. But you had Tina Torres get her dumb ass up there and say, racism really doesn't exist. Look how they always get up there and try to denounce Frances Cress Welsing. Because Frances Cress Welsing and the ISIS papers is the ideology connected to FBA and Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed for this, for creating the FBA. What do you think is the ideology behind FBA? The scholars like Frances Cress Welsing, the scholars like Dr. Claude Anderson, the scholars like what's this brother name? The one who taught Frances Cress Welsing. What's his name? The one who created the black compensatory code. What's his name, y'all? Y'all put him in the chat. I always forget his name. Dr. Neely Fuller. Dr. Neely Fuller. These are the ideologies and the scholars that the FBAs stand on. These are the people who taught us that we FBA, we foundational Black Americans. Now, let's address this dummy. Let's address this dummy. V. Stalin says foundational broke Americans. Guess what, dummy? Foundational Black Americans aren't poorer than white Americans. Did you know that, dummy? Hey, dummy. Hey, dumbass. Hey, you, V. Stalin. Hey, dummy. Did you know that it's more white people here in America on welfare and on food stamps than Black people? Dumbass. Hey, dummy. Have a good day, dummy. Now somebody get him an Uber. Somebody get him an Uber. Dummy. Don't come in here talking dumb shit because you're dumb. Go do some research, dummy. That's why you think Donald Trump ain't cut off food stamps yet. Because of poor white folks, not poor blacks. Dummy. Dummy. Thanks, Itch. But I need one of my mods to get him up out of here. Yeah, he's stupid, Kenny Mac. Stupid. Thank you, Ms. L'Oreal. I appreciate you, sis. Stupid. But the bigger issue behind Fat Joe making his comments is that in Fat Joe's heart, he doesn't believe that Black people deserve anything. He has the mindset of a colonizer. If you go to Panda Chop News, shout out to Panda Chop, go and watch what Cuban Link was saying about Fat Joe. Fat Joe is very prejudiced. He doesn't believe that foundational Black Americans deserve anything. Because to him, foundational Black Americans are niggas. And niggas don't deserve anything. This is his mindset. This is his mindset. He has the same mindset as the colonizer. This is why I put his picture up here, because this is the real Fat Joe. Tell me where he's FBA at. He said he black and Puerto Rican. Where? Show me a black feature he got on him. Show me. A FBA feature, not an African feature, because he might have some African features. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Ozempic Joe. Ain't got no black in him. He been cosplaying all these goddamn years. You see? Because Fat Joe understands that hip hop was our ID card for being FBA, for being a foundational Black American. Hip hop gave a lot of us an identity. So Fat Joe found a way to fit in, just like Leo Cohen. All these people came to America and saw what we was doing and said, oh, I love that. Go listen to Leo Cohen tell his story and how he fell in love with hip hop. Another tether, another culture vulture. These people were sitting around watching us do what we do best. And what is that? Create mechanisms out of stressful situations that will give us a form of peace and freedom. That was the reason for us creating hip hop. We can't eat today, but guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go outside and we're gonna draw. We're gonna go outside and make murals with spray paint cans. We're going to go outside and dance for people. Go music. You ever got on a New York train and y'all see them boys get on the train and start dancing? That shit started in the early days of hip hop. That's what the kids used to do to get money doing hip hop. The boy get on the train with the bucket. Poof, 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 doo, 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 doo. Then his homeboys get to flipping and dancing. That's what created hip hop. Do y'all know that? This is how we got money to eat. Dudes will go out and dance for people, go to Manhattan and dance for the rich people, and come home and we could buy something to eat. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know hip hop. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all speaking about some shit y'all don't know nothing about. That's what's wrong with y'all. Do you know why we went around and was bombing? It's called bombing. If you ever went around and was tagging up your name. I did this stuff with my uncle. We used to go from borough to borough, tagging our names up. He taught me how to write graffiti with them big markers, them permanent markers. You know what that was about? Identification. Do you know that before my uncle taught me how to write graffiti myself, and I would go around and tag up with him, I used to see his name tagged all around Brooklyn, all around the city. All around the city. This is old school hip hop shit. You want to know who outside? You go when you go to the neighborhoods, look at the corner stores and look at the tags. My uncle taught me this. You want to know what neighborhood you in? You go and you read who tagging up. Who tagging up in these neighborhoods? Because when they tag their name, they also tag their crew. This is hip hop. Y'all don't know nothing about this. This is New York, the essence of hip hop. You want to know who run that area? All them niggas tag their names up. Because that's what the gangsters used to do. The gangsters used to tag their name. This our block. And write they crew. Yeah, that's real hip hop shit. What you know about that? Tina Torres. Look like you a AKA. I don't trust you anyway. Can't trust nothing that come out the mouth of an AKA. Nothing. Nothing. You can't trust what come out their mouth. They lie like no tomorrow. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma in the building. What up, Zuma? Shout out to my guy Zuma, man. Rashawn Kessler, salute. See, come on, man. I come from the essence of hip hop. The essence of hip hop. And not just because I'm from Brooklyn, but because of my family. And I was taught how to live hip hop. Like the other brother said earlier, fashion. Let's get to the fashion. Why was Fat Joe, Ozempic Joe? If you go and you pull up his old pictures, he was dressed like the Wu-Tang. Tell me he wasn't dressed like the Wu. Fatigues, army fatigues. Nas was dressing like the Wu with all that army fatigue shit. That came from the Wu-Tang. All that polo shit, that's low life. That's Brooklyn. Low lives. Shout out to the low lives. Shout out to the Decepts. Shout out to the Tomahawks. The Jolly Stompers. This is real hip-hop shit. From the birthplace of hip-hop, which is Brooklyn, not the Bronx. Brooklyn, nigga. Brooklyn. Go watch the movie The Warriors. Who was them last niggas they had to face? They had to go through Brooklyn. They had to make it to Coney Island. All them Brooklyn niggas they had to run through. All them Brooklyn crews. We been was doing hip hop. That shit ain't starting in the Bronx. That shit starting in Brooklyn. See, the reason why they give it to the Bronx is because of Bambaataa. That's why they give it to the Bronx. Because of Bam. Because of Bam. But if you watch the movie The Warriors, they had a problem when they started coming through Brooklyn. They had a real problem. And them niggas was hip hop too. Go watch the movie The Warriors. Remember, the movie ended when they got to Coney Island. You remember? Remember? Those are Brooklyn cats, man. They had to make it to Brooklyn because that was the accomplishment. Because nobody was going to Brooklyn. Brooklyn was a different world. Talking about hip hop stuff. No, it didn't. And shout out to all my peoples from the Bronx. But y'all shouldn't even accept that shit because y'all know what Bam was doing to people in the Bronx. So y'all shouldn't even want that title. Because y'all connected to Bam. But then guess what? I can't really talk too much shit to y'all because guess who connected to us? The nigga who Bam learned from. I can't even get down on y'all for that. Shout out to the Bronx. I can't get down on y'all for that because the nigga who Bam learned everything from was from Brooklyn. Dr. Malachi York. So I can't even get down on y'all for that. My bad. I can't even get down on y'all for that. Because we got Malachi York. Y'all got Bam. Who you think taught Bam? Who you think was Bam's teacher and who had all his ideologies? It was Bam. His ideologies came from Dr. Malachi York, who's from Brooklyn. So I can't even get on your ass about that. I can't. I got to tell the truth. I got to keep it 1,000. Shout out to Mac in the building. What up, Mac? I can't even take that from y'all. I can't even try to shit on y'all. Because the goddamn teacher of that sicko is from Brooklyn. and Malachi Z. York was a monster. He was a straight demon. He's a straight demon. This man was a cult leader. He's a straight dick from Brooklyn. Do y'all know Malachi York was a Christian? He was a Hebrew Israelite. He was a Muslim. He was an Orthodox Muslim. He was a Moor. He was Kemetic. He was Egyptian. This nigga was everything in the world. This nigga was a demon. I believe Malachi York is a manifestation of a demon. For real. Just like Bam. Just like Bam. I believe them dudes could shapeshift. I swear to God. I believe them dudes could shapeshift. For real. Them some wicked. Jay-Z too. Jay-Z could shapeshift. That's why he's so ugly. Because it don't, when Jay turned, it don't take too much because he already looked like an extraterrestrial. This nigga, tell me Jay-Z don't look like he part of the Nephilim. No, not the Nephilim, the Anunnaki. Look at this nigga Jay-Z. Just look at certain niggas. Look at 2 Chainz. These are shape-shifting niggas, man. These niggas shape-shifters, L'Oreal. These niggas be shape-shifting. For real. These dudes look crazy. Max says you going hot. Malachi York was wilding, allegedly. All words, kids' words, facts. That boy was sick. Yes, he taught Bam everything he know. Reyes, New York 76. He sure did. Ibrahim, salute. Salute, Ibrahim. Shout out to my man D's in the building. What up, D's? I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, he looked like an Anunnaki. He do, right, Moonchild? Jay-Z. But Jay-Z is from the teachings of Malachi York. He's from the teachings of Malachi York. Yes. Yes. Jazzo had Jay-Z claiming Ansar Allah. Yup, the Ansar Allah community, which is ran by who? Malachi York. Shout out to Itch. Cynical says 2 Chainz. Yeah, he's not attractive at all. But let's get to this video and then we're gonna wrap up the show. Because as I said, we're gonna start double streaming, y'all. So let's get to this video. Make sure y'all support the show. Let's get the likes up, y'all. My lovely lady mods, how we looking on the likes? Make sure if y'all coming in the building, y'all are coming through on a vertical feed. Tap y'all screens, hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Because I think Fat Joe forgot about this. I think Fat Joe forgot about this. And let me give credit where credit is due, right? Because I heard somebody play this on their stream. And I said, I gotta go find this and bring this to my audience. Shout out to Behind the Bar. Shout out to Behind the Bar. Because I heard him play this first. And I said, God damn, Behind the Bar. Come on, let's get the likes up, y'all. We got 57 likes. Come on, we got 120 in the building. Just double tap y'all screens, y'all. Hit the like button. Or y'all can hit the dislike button too. Y'all can hit the dislike button too. But I need y'all to hit a button. Don't just sit here and watch me. I know I'm handsome, but don't just sit here and watch me. Please, please do me that favor. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Thank you, Moonchild. I appreciate it. Yeah, I believe they could shapeshift, Mac. I really believe that they could shapeshift. So shout out to Behind the Bar for this, even though I'm not using your content behind the bar, but I gotta salute you for bringing this up first that I know of. And I said, my audience need to hear this. Because at the end of the day, let's keep it real. The FBAs have never been a fan of Fat Joe. Fat Joe was never that guy. It was Pun who was that guy. It was Cuban Link who was that guy. We never liked Joe. Let me let you know something, Fat Joe. You was never liked, bro. Nobody ever liked you. Why you think it took you 30 years to become somebody in hip hop? Nobody never liked you. Nobody liked you. Nobody. Niggas be cool with you. Niggas would be cordial, but niggas don't fuck with you, Fat Joe. Because you's a bozo. And you act like a white man. You stuck up. You act like a white man. That's why nobody fuck with you, Fat Joe. Little do you know. Little do you know. Shout out to Papa Flock in the building. Salute, bro. That's the sandbox, bro, right there. Salute. Nobody ever liked you, Fat Joe. This is the guy who we liked. This is the guy who we were impressed with. This is the guy who we cared about what they thought. Here we go. Who remembers this?
Which is when I go Boricua, Morena, and what Boricua means Puerto Rican and black woman. That's like my love to the music, you know? My love to the, thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua.
Should I play it again? Do I have to play that again? Did y'all hear what Pun just said? That part of the song was about them paying homage to FBA. That was him thanking us for accepting Boricuas. You heard what he said? Let me play it again. Let me play it again. Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
One of the lines that made the song so famous is when I go Boricua, Morena, and what Boricua means Puerto Rican and black woman. That's like my love to the music, you know? My love to the, thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua.
Now, what's your problem, Fat Joe? Ozempic Joe, why you got a problem paying homage, nigga? Who you think you are? Who you think you are, nigga? That's why you're canceled. I proved my point. I'm done with this Fat Joe situation. I proved my point. You thought you was more than what you were. And you start getting a little too comfortable because you're sitting around a corny ass nigga like Math Hoffa. He's a corny nigga. Yeah, he's a corny nigga. So you sat over there with that cornball and thought you could say what you want to say. Now you're canceled. Now you're canceled, you clown. And Math need help over there. Don't nobody watch that bullshit no more. Don't nobody watch My Expert Opinion. We don't care about it. You wasn't even an expert in battle rap. We don't care about your opinion, nigga. And your music is still trash. So you went over there just to help out your fellow bald-headed sellout homeboy, Herbie Hoffa, HS2 Hoffa, Herpes Simplex 2 Hoffa, and you went over there and said that dumb shit and got yourself canceled. Because, see, the one we loved was Pun, and we heard what Pun had to say about us, so that's all that matters. Ozempic Joe, you're done. You're done. You're done. So shout out to everyone for tuning in this morning. We will be back in a couple of hours with another show. Y'all stay tuned. Shout out to Miss Stacy Galore. Shout out to TSTV. God's work. Shout out to Stacy Galore in the building. I appreciate you, sis. Shout out to everyone for pulling up this morning. Like I said, we will be back around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to get into another conversation, y'all. Salute to everyone for pulling up. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming through and holding it down this morning. Salute to everyone. If you have financially supported the show, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If you would like to donate, the links are pinned to the top of the chat. We got Cash App and Venmo. The super chat is open as well. Salute to everyone. I see y'all at 3 p.m. right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Make sure y'all set y'all bell notifications. Set y'all bell notifications. Don't forget, get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. I'm going to catch y'all in a minute. Peace.